What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. And it has been quite a long time since I've had the time to pre-record a Friday night filler. So I'm really excited about this because it gives me the opportunity that if there's any mistakes that I made, I can put in little notes for everyone so you realize, don't do it that way, and you realize, yeah, I know I'm a dummy, I got it wrong, here you go. So just holding myself accountable, and that's what I like about the pre-recorded ones. So this is a solo Showdown Grudge match, my friends. I got my butt handed to me the first time, but this time I'm gonna take down Dice and Dragons. I'll see you down at the table. Alright, so welcome back, and we are down at the table, and we are once again taking on Dice and Dragons by Golden Egg Games. So the last time I went up against young Red Dragon here, the easiest dragon. He has the one ranking right here. 45 hit points, has 3 gold and 8 experience points it's worth. And the damage attacks it can do can vary between 5, 7, and 10 hit points of damage it could do to us. Now the last time I took this on, I used a wizard, I used a cleric, and I used the thief, the rogue. I decided to take the rogue out and replace the rogue with a ranger. Ranger, here we go. So in initiative order, the ranger is a 2, the wizard is a 4, and the cleric is a 6. So that's the initiative order that they're going to go in each round. So I'm going to try to get the camera, since I'm not doing this live. I'm going to try to get the camera to come in, get some close-ups every now and then of the character sheets of the dragon, so you see what's going on a little bit easier than just this angle. So yeah, you'll be able to see things a little clearer as we go on. Just bear with me, my friends. All right, so now it always starts unless a rule or a dragon says otherwise, and this one does not. So it'll start with us out on the hunt. And as I said, the lowest initiative goes first, which in this case is Zedu, our half-elf ranger. As you see, Zedu here, he has his skill markers all ready to go. He has 1 armor class, 21 hit points, and these are the attacks he will be able to get off with the right dice rolls. Now he can use a triple of anything to use one of his general skills. We'll get to that when we get to that. So that's who's going to be going first right here, Zedu, our half-elf ranger. So we get up to 3 rolls. We don't have to take all 3. We get up to 3 rolls. We get to re-roll any of the dice that we choose to. We don't want to see dragons. There are no dragons here yet. And so we got a crossbow, which is the ranger symbol. We got 2 magic symbols. We got a clerical symbol. We got a rogue symbol. So let's see. What can we do with this? Alright, so this is what I'm thinking, okay? So looking at what we rolled, we are just 1 die away from being able to start this fight off with a big old 7-point critical hit. So we have 2 more rolls to try to get this die to come up with the sword symbol, the warrior symbol. And if that doesn't happen, I'm going to have to make alternate plans. Alright, so we want to see that sword. Second out of 3 rolls. Oh, that is not a sword. That is another clerical one. And 2 clerics don't help me on this. Not for the ranger. So last roll, let's see what we got. Oh, we got a dragon. That means there's going to be a retaliation. All right, let's see what we can do with what we got. So looking at this, there's really nothing I can do. I need, without the sword, I need a double at least of something. I need double crossbow, double daggers, double crossbow, 2 double crossbows, 3 crossbows. So yeah, nothing here is going to work. So now what happens at this point is I lose an ability for the turn, or for my rounds. So I'm going to cover up the accurate shot. I'm going to cover that up. So that still gives me a chance for the rest of the things to come out. Now after I use all 4, let's use the 1, there's 3 left. After I use all 4, then they come up, and I have access to everything here again. Alright, but that's not the worst of it. The dragon got a retaliation off. It rolled 1 die, which is slashing claws. And as you see, slashing claws does 5 damage. That's 5 damage to everyone in the party. And this is what we're looking at now. So Zedu, our half-elf ranger, has gone down from 21 hit points to 16. Brinizdaro, our half-elf wizard, has gone from 22 to 17 hit points. And our human cleric, Sharant, has gone from 24 hit points to 19. Brinizdaro, our half-elf wizard, is not happy with getting those claws dug into his beautiful porcelain skin. So he's going to retaliate best he can. Alright, so let's take a look. We got magic, we got daggers, we got sword, we got crossbow. Ugh, that's getting re-rolled. I wonder what I can do with the rest of them. So as of right now, Brinizdaro is looking at least a strike for 5 hit points. Because he has the magic, he has the sword, and he has the daggers. He doesn't have anything set up right now for anything else, but remember, he has 2 rolls left. And I think Bryn is not happy. I think he's a little irked. I want to try for that lightning storm. So I'm going to set this aside, and I'll set this aside. And I'll re-roll these 2 dice along with that dragon die. I can re-roll it. I just don't want to see any of them on the final roll. Alright, I want to see another magic symbol, and I want to see another crossbow, baby. And I got it! I got 2 magics. Yeah, dragon, take that. And a crossbow. That's probably the best I can do, but let me double check. Yep. Looking at that, that's the best I can do, actually, unless I was going for a critical hit, but I'm not going to chance having to reroll all those dice for the same damage I'm looking at here for the lightning storm. So I can slide these right in here. Now this extra die that's left over, you can use these to help an ally. So I'm going to put this over here for Sharant. And your ally can use it or not use it. It's up to them. This can come in handy if Sharant needs a holy strike or for activating a shield. But for right now, that was 2 rolls. It's all I needed. You don't have to take all 3. There was no dragon, so no retaliation. And our evil young red dragon has been flying around the countryside, eating up children and puppy dogs and bunny rabbits left and right, has been taken down from 45 to 38 hit points with that strike. Now Sharant, our holy man, gets to go. And he has that magic set aside if he needs it. This is on a tilt, it will get re-rolled. Ooh. So, total of 3 magics and 2 dragons on the first roll. That is not helpful at all to Sharant. Actually, Sharant's going to take this one back, and he's going to re-roll all the dice for his second roll. Oh, nothing better. Cleric needs to see some hammers out here. Without a hammer, he can't do anything. Alright, we're going to roll all of them again for a final roll. This is where it gets dangerous for the dragon's retaliation because it heightens the chance for 3 dragons to roll up since I have so many dice. Okay, well, there's a cleric's hammer, 3 magics, and a dagger. Let's see what we can do. No, unfortunately, there's not a lot that our human cleric Shurant can do. But he did get that one. He did get that one clerical hammer, so he can activate a blessing, which gives a reroll. And he is going to give that token to Zito, our ranger. So what that means is basically Zito has 4 rolls instead of 3 that Zito can take on his turn. Unfortunately, the entire party has gone. The dragon has only taken 7 hit points of damage. Each party member has taken 5. And now the Dragon Fury happens. And this is the first dragon, the easiest dragon of the game, so there is no special ability. If we end the 3 rolls with only 1 dragon, it will be 5 hit points everyone's taking from the slashing claws, while the tail strike will cause 7 points to everyone. And if 3 dragons or more are rolled, it's going to breathe fire, causing 10 hit points of damage to everyone. 3 rolls. Oh, this is not going to be nice. Reroll that because it's on a tilt. Okay, first roll, no dragons. That's very good. I'd like to see that. Yeah, this dragon is confused. It's young. It doesn't know what's happening. We took it by surprise. Okay. Dragon's gonna just choose to roll these 4, obviously, for its last turn. Take that over here. Oh, tilts are always rerolls. Darn. Wow. We did not take that dragon by as big a surprise as we thought we did. Listen. The dragon turns, and with a mighty roar releases a furnace from its mouth, dealing 10 points of damage to everyone. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Zito's not looking too healthy at all with that slashing claw, and then the fire breath. Our ranger is down from 21 hit points to a measly 6. Bernizaro, our wizard, is not faring any better, down from 22 hit points to a measly 7. And Shurant, our cleric, started with 24 hit points and is now at 9. Not very good. The party is hurting, and this is just a baby dragon. Alright, now there are 2 general skills that aren't on the character sheets that you can do by sacrificing 3 of a kind if you are lucky enough to get that kind of a roll. And one of them is a general jab, which does 2 hit points of damage. And the other one is treat wounds for yourself or others, and that will heal 2 points of damage. You need to sacrifice 3 similar dice. Anyway, so Zito is up. And he's raring to go. Let's see what happens. And those are getting re-rolled. The rest of these, what have we got here? And so as of right now, Zito is looking at a wild strike for 5 points of damage. He has 2 rolls left, and he does not like those 2 dragons sitting there, and I don't blame him. He's going to re-roll those, and if he gets a hammer, and he gets a magic, and he's got a critical hit that's coming off. And that is what we're looking for. Well, we got the hammer. Let's do that 3rd and final reroll and see if we can luck out. We got a 1 in 6 chance to get that magic symbol. Oh, no we didn't. Alright, so we have a leftover hammer. We've got 2 leftover hammers. That could work with Bryn, our wizard, it could help him get a shield spell up. We can only donate one. So we're going to donate this one over here. This one will be in for his rolling next, because there is no retaliation. Thank goodness. And we're going to move another one of these. So this covers that up nicely. So there goes the Wild Strike. And the dragon has lost another 4 hit points. Well, 5 hit points, sorry. That was the Wild Strike for 5 hit points. Wait a second. He has this. Let me just roll this one more time and see if that magic symbol comes up for a critical hit. Nope, it didn't. So I guess I wasted this. Well, you never know if it's going to work or not, so it's not really a waste. But moving on, we have Bryn's Darl holding on to this cleric power, and he's going to get a chance to see what he can do. Whoa, he hates those dice. Those are completely getting re-rolled. But that's going to leave him with a hammer and a sword, which doesn't help other than the possible critical hit. So these 3 dice, of course, my friends, are being re-rolled. Wow, 2 dragons. I'm not. Oof. All right, is this anything yet? No, not quite. Not quite anything, but we are working towards that critical hit. All we're going to need now is the dagger and the magic symbol. Come on, there's got to be a dagger and a magic symbol here. Come on, give it to us. 2 swords. So he could go with the strike for 5 or heal. I'll put him up to 9. You know what? He's going to spend these. Oh, that's a hammer. He's got 2 hammers. Doesn't have 3 of a kind. He can't heal. But he's going to get this strike off. No, he can't get that strike off. Oh man, what can I do? Hold on, let's get a closer look. Well, Bryn would need at least 1 magic die in order to do anything. And as you see here, he's got Jack. So Bryn is going to cover up his magic bolt. We'll lose access to that. But no dragon retaliation. So let's move on to Charant. So Bryn is going to donate one of the clerical power dice, to Charant. Charant is going to roll these 4, and let's see what our cleric comes up with. Comes up with 3 dragons. Drunk. Alright, so a hammer and dagger. Dagger isn't used for a blessed thing here whatsoever, so all 4 of these dice will be re-rolled for our second attempt. Again, doesn't need these, but look at that. Got 2 hammers plus the 1 saved. 3 hammers. So he can heal someone. As of right now, he's just pulled off Healing Hands, which will heal 6 points of damage. Yeah, see, you can do that right now. I got 1 more roll left. If I chance it, it could be dragon damage. So I'm not going to chance it. Yeah, so Charant is going to be given those 6 hit points. The Healing Hand spell that he cast, he's going to be giving that over to Zito to raise his 6 to 12 hit points. I think the Ranger's going to need a little health. And now the Dragon. Dragon gets his Fury attack. Okay, 1 to be set aside. These others are completely meaningless. Okay. There. At least slashing claws. If that's all that happens, everyone can survive another turn. That's not all that happens. So now we're looking at a possible tail strike for 7 points of damage, which will kill Bryn. Bryn is dead. Everyone else, because of the tail strike, has lost 7 hit points. Not looking good. Zidu is back down again. This time he's down to 5. Brinizdaro is dead. 0 hit points. Dun 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 dun. If we had two gold pieces, hey, if we had 2 GP, I like the sound of that. 2 GP. Wonder where I've heard that before. Anyway, if they had 2 GP, they could res him at the end. As of right now, they have squat. And our cleric Sharant is down to 2 pipsqueak points. Yes, that's it. Just 2 points for our brave cleric. All right, Zido is mad. I mean, he's just watched his friend get slapped flat by that tail strike. Ooh. Okay, so Ranger got no Ranger dice. Okay, got 2 swords, magic, a hammer, and daggers. What can we do with that? After looking over the sheet, I can safely say nothing. He could do nothing with this. Well, he could save these 2, try to get a 3rd one for the heal, but you know what? Damn it all. In for a pound, in for whatever the saying is. Sorry, in for a, well, I can't even remember that saying. I'm messing this all up. Look at that. Dice going flying everywhere. In for a penny, in for a pound. I think that's what I was trying to think of. Still no crossbows. No triples, a couple of doubles. 5, 6, 7. So if he can get a 3rd one, that's only going to heal him 2, which is going to raise him from 5 to 7. He could survive slashing claw, but that's it. This doesn't look good. They can flee. You can flee at any time. You can flee at any time after your turn or after the dragon retaliates, according to the rules on page 5 and page 7. But we're not going to do that. We are not here to let our friend die in vain. So, they're all being re-rolled for a final time. Wow, no dragons. And we got at least 1 crossbow. Ooh, let's see what we can do. Alright, so actually with 1 crossbow, 1 sword, and 1 dagger, he would be able to get off the wild strike, but he's already used that. So not until these 2 get used, and then all 4 can be removed from the board, would he be able to do that again. So he actually has nothing. Can't even make 3 dice to heal or jab, as the general skills go. Now, this is not good for Zido. And you still have to activate something. Alright, we're going to say that he was trying for a pinned down maneuver. That's what he used up. Pinned down. But there's no dragon retaliation from this, as you can see. So Bryn is down. Let's see what Sharant can do. Alright, so Zido is going to lend out a magic die in case Sharant wants it or needs it. And it could come out for the Holy Strike. Or if he gets 2 of them and 2 hammers, he'd be for a shield. Okay. And we have no hammers, which is never good for the cleric, because everything needs a hammer. He has the equivalent of 3 magic. He could heal right now. He could heal because he has these 3 right here. That would be 2 hit points, raising him from a 2 to a 4. Even if the dragon's minimum attack hits, he's still dead. So he's not going to heal. No. 2 magic could help him towards the shield. That's a +2 armor class. Because he would still take 3 points of damage, enough to kill him. He's going to re-roll all the dice. What's the worst that can happen? No dragons. That's pretty good. Let's take a look at this. Alright, so Sharant is going to hold on to a sword and a magic to attempt to try to get this Holy Strike. If he can do it, it'll be another 5 points of damage to the dragon. Knocking the dragon down, well, at least closer to halfway. Let's see how lucky Sharant can get. Alright, so Sharant just needs one of these dice. One of these dice he needs to come up. Where is it? There it is. So that's what he's going to need. One of these dice to come up that. Okay. Yeah, baby! And he got it. Look at that. Booyah! So that's enough now for his Holy Strike. 5 points of damage will go to the dragon. Yeah, so the dragon is now down to 28 hit points from its original 45. Okay, so now the dragon gets to go. I have a feeling this might be the very last time we roll the dice, or one of 3 of the last times we roll the dice, my friends. Alright, let's see what... That does not count. Okay, let's see what the dragon's got. Wow, the dragon, that's it. Right there. The dragon's an idiot. Well, not an idiot, no, that's the wrong word. The dragon's a bully. The dragon's a big, mean bully. So the dragon wants overkill. No overkill. One last time for overkill. For overkill's sake. Only needed 3. Boom, boom, boom. Got 4 for no reason other than it just wanted to. It wanted to burn our flesh, bone, and then our bone off of the marrow, and then the marrow to dust itself. 10 hit points of damage, the last 2 take. Yes, poor Zito. Down to -5. Naught but ashes left. Bryn got burnt before he got to see what happened to his friends. However, the dragon didn't burn him to just marrow and dust. So the dragon left something to eat and snack on. Poor Sharant. His god didn't even recognize the charred husk that sort of floated in on the wind as he came before his lord. The cleric's song is long forgotten. -8 hit points. Wow. So, the young red dragon has had its first taste of adventurer. Oh, and it liked. It's looking forward to the next group.